Hi, this is Sharon and Barb. We are here from DivineDestinyAwaken.com, and we are talking about prayers. I think this is video 2, 3, 4, I don't know. We're going to talk about the Hail Mary today. The Hail Mary.
The Hail Mary.
The Hail Mary pass?
Hail Mary. And you ought to Hail Mary.
It's even in football.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Yeah. Well, you know what they would do in war? They would, before they would charge, they would say, "Bless us, Holy Spirit," and then go charge.
Is the Holy Spirit better than Mary, or there a
not
father for that?
necessarily, no. Well, maybe. It depends on, I think, your own thinking and your own connection. The Hail Mary, actually, the words and the usage of it is in the Bible. And when the angel came to Mary, "Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee, blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus." Now that is a big one. And so if you were bringing in a great avatar, somehow, some way, it'd be a lot of reassurance to have an angelic presence or someone who's very advanced come and tell you that you are indeed going to be in touch with Jesus, or whatever his real name was at the time, who would be Christ consciousness eventually and show us the next area of the path. Mary also represents matter, and so it's the Christ aspect through the personality Jesus coming into matter through Mary. Now when Mary, the Blessed Virgin Mary, and Mary Magdalene and that family were together, they already knew this concept. In fact, they probably helped set it up. So they would need to, and I believe it was the Essenes, go into their own group and decide how and when the planets were lining up, they would bring in a soul. And by the way, that is really the true purpose of having intimacy with some other partner, a man, is to bring in a quality soul, not quantity, but quality. And so when you have the sacrament of marriage, that is what that represents. It represents the male and the female coming together, or the Christ coming in through matter, coming in through Mary. And as we can only imagine now, Mary and Jesus were highly advanced, highly. And so when they came to earth, they were propagating that bloodline, that lineage. Now, the lineage is spread all over. And that means that the ones that have the blood in them can respond to the spirit. The blood will quicken the cells and the everything in our body, our organs, molecules, atoms, and then we become lit. We must turn our thinking up. Now, when we turn our thinking up, it's not so easy. Sometimes we feel to get that desired effect, or to arrive to the area that we'd like to arrive to. Well, we can pray to Mary, because Mary is a safe and holy way to take the approach for our path. However, I know there are many out there that think that people pray to statues and they pray to objects and images, and that's not the case.
That's a big thing that they say about the Catholic Church.
Yes.
They have statues all over the place, and
Yes.
and people go to the place where the statue is to pray.
Yes,
So,
because it is power. It is God's will that is there. And keep in mind that it is up to each individual, oh thank you, to utilize their energy the best they see fit. So if you are biblically oriented, then you are. Mary and Jesus are to you what they are. But those trained with their mind will use that same catalyst in a little bit different manner. What nicer way to have holy objects all around you, to remind you of your inner self and your inner connection, your inner purpose with the divine.
So it's a reminder for us in our world of matter.
Exactly.
To connect and reconnect always with Spirit.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And there's not a problem with it even the others take the same way, but they use it in a different manner. See, so it's how you want to use it. Are you selfish and use it for your own gain? Or are you going to advance on the path and use it for the betterment of humanity? Mary is here, and there are many Madonnas
I was just going to say, all
to
the Marys.
appeal. Right,
Yeah.
they make an appeal, and they just have a reincarnation, and they come in. I mean, somebody's got to do it, right?
So all the different Madonnas and Marys are different incarnations of one spirit.
Yes, and that's a good way to look at it, yes. Because there is the Queen of Angels also. If we didn't have what we have coming in, and we didn't have the beauty and the image and the example set before us, where would we be? It would be very chaotic. We have to have some kind of dharma duty being fulfilled so we can release our karma, our past actions that have been sinful, negative, or to our spirit. And Mary is one way of doing that. And some all over the planet are very much devoted to saying the Hail Mary. And so it is up to the individual, but it's a very powerful way to go. And when you are building a garden, wouldn't you like a little help once in a while?
Yep.
Wouldn't you like that extra hand coming down and saying, I will help you? I can help you, and I'm here to help you.
So it's a way of putting your energy into something to
We-
hopefully get something back later,
Well,
or possibly.
that's the connection.
At least
That's
setting
the
yourself
catch.
up for
Because,
being able to receive later.
yes, you don't get out of the system unless you put into it. And I'm afraid that's the law. It's one of the laws of God, part of the law of economics of our world. And we can see that. Put into your system that which you would like to get out of your system. Because you will be at some time needy. You're going to need that energy. And anger, fear, doubt, depression, replace it. None of those are who we really are. And with the Hail Mary, it's here to help us replace any of the negativity. And it does work, but you have to believe it in yourself.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, Barb.
You're very, very welcome.